Welcome to World Knowledge Channel. Ladies and gentlemen, in a world full of complex relationships, identifying a good man is not always easy. A good man does not need to be perfect, but he always knows how to show sincerity and reliability through every action. He is not only loyal but also willing to build and nurture a true love, where trust and mutual respect are a solid foundation. In an era where traditional values can be eroded, the signs of a good man are more valuable than ever. If you are looking for an ideal model in love, or if you are wondering if you are really good in the eyes of your lover, let's explore 11 easily recognizable signs that a good man will show. This is also an opportunity for you to look back at your own qualities and face love in a more mature way. 1. A good man will never abandon his woman. In a relationship, you are not only her lover, you also play the role of a friend, a person who shares and sympathizes with the problems she encounters, sometimes giving her some advice. Therefore, a good man will fulfill that role and not abandon her or leave her to solve problems alone. A good man will never abandon his woman, because he understands that love is not only romance but also companionship and sharing. No matter what the circumstances, he is always ready to be by her side, listen and support her to overcome all difficulties. 2. A good man is someone who knows how to control that thing. Sex is always considered an indispensable spice in love. However, if you only focus on sex and ignore other interesting things in love, you are not a good man. Know how to control your own desires and think about what she likes and wants. Know how to think about her interests, not just your own. 3. A good man knows the value of love. When you are in a loving relationship, you will certainly have a lot to do with her, not just sex. A relationship based only on sexual attraction is a fragile relationship that can fall apart at any time. But a truly good man will give the best affection and respect to the person he loves. Always share his happy and sad stories with his lover, and always try to make life more interesting for both of you. No matter how long you have been together, a good man understands that love is not just a temporary attraction, but a bond, sharing and mutual respect. He knows how to keep the relationship burning with sincere feelings, is willing to share all the joys and sorrows, and always tries to bring joy and meaning to both of their lives. 4. A good man is a man with a conscience. A good man will never do anything wrong to the person he loves, nor will he lie to her. How would it feel when you cheat on her but still have to pretend everything is great when you are with her? It is terrible when you treat the person you love like that. So if you don't want your conscience to bother you, don't do it. 5. A good man always respects his woman. In a relationship, not only cheating is considered disrespectful. In addition to not cheating on your woman, hurting and breaking trust, you need to respect her in every little thing. In any social relationship, especially love, mutual respect is the foundation that makes it last. We can see, respect is the core element in a sustainable relationship. A good man not only shows loyalty but also knows how to appreciate his woman in every aspect. It is mutual respect that will create a solid foundation for love, helping both to develop and stick together for a long time. 6. A good man will bring security. If a man does not bring security to the person he loves, no girl will want to continue that relationship. No matter how strong a woman appears on the outside, her heart is still weak and needs security from the man she loves. Therefore, a good man will have to protect and shelter his woman. It is not just that you possess a strong body but also that you are mature in thinking, have ambitions and stable finances. 7. A good man respects himself. A good man not only respects his woman but also respects himself. Respect is the way you hold yourself to a certain standard of how you live and work. As many people often say, if you don't know how to love yourself, what qualifications do you have to love your girl? A good man not only respects his woman but also respects himself. By holding himself to high standards of how he lives and works, he shows his love and care for himself. As the saying emphasizes, if you don't know how to love yourself, what qualifications do you have to love others? This self-respect is the foundation for a sincere and lasting love. 8. A good man is always responsible. A man's responsibility lies in his own morality. Morality includes many aspects, and being responsible for each of his actions and words is one of them. What you can do, you must bravely face it, not shirk responsibility, and do not turn yourself into a disloyal man. 9. A good man is a man of prestige. A man's prestige is achieved through discipline, steadfast adherence to the rules in life in general and in love relationships in particular. The most important thing is that in a relationship, a man knows how to follow the principles voluntarily and independently, because he wants to bring trust to the person he loves as well as prestige and responsibility for the issues he has committed to. If you have followed this far, please leave a comment. I want happiness. That you will give us more motivation to make more meaningful videos. If you haven't liked the video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel to support us. We will give you a heart. Thank you very much. 10. A good man always appreciates what they have. It is clear and easy to imagine that the more you appreciate the other person, the more valuable they are to you. That's why you will always respect and not hurt her. A good man who truly loves and appreciates his woman will never make his relationship with her worse, or push the relationship to a dead end. 11. A good man will know how to spend time with his woman. You may be busy, you may not send her a caring message, but you absolutely must spend time with her every day. You must know how to use your time appropriately to balance your work and love. Your woman will be happy about that. A good man in love is not only expressed through promises or superficial care but also through sincere actions, respect and loyalty from within. These characteristics not only help build a lasting relationship but also serve as a foundation for both of you to grow and be happy together. If you find these qualities in your man, cherish and nurture that love, because he is a trustworthy person and worthy of your companion on the long road ahead. Jason is a young, ambitious man who is always immersed in work. He is a talented leader, someone who always thinks about projects, plans and long-term strategies to develop his career. Every day is a race for him, and it seems that there is no time for anything but work. He has even forgotten one important thing in life, the girlfriend he loves. Laura, the girl Jason has loved all this time, has always devoted her whole heart to him. Every morning, she hopes to receive a text message from Jason, even if it is just a gentle question. Did you sleep well? Or a warm wish for the morning. But those simple things, those small loves, seem to be forgotten by Jason amidst his busy work. Laura does not complain, but every time she looks at her phone and sees no text from Jason, she feels an indescribable sadness. Day by day, Jason is still absorbed in meetings and important decisions, while Laura continues to wait, her heart gradually becoming empty. A week passes without a call, not a text from him. Laura does not say anything, but in her heart she begins to doubt Jason's love. Does he still love her like before? Or is it just a habit that he has forgotten? Finally, one evening after a long, stressful day at work, Jason came home, looked at his phone, and realized that he hadn't contacted Laura for a whole week. He felt regretful and immediately decided to change. I'll spend at least 30 minutes every day texting her, Jason told himself. At least she'll know that I still love and care. Jason immediately rushed to text Laura, honey, I'm in a meeting, but I love you so much. Laura received the text and smiled softly. She replied, thanks, but I don't want to work. Can you take me out to dinner? Jason was a little stunned, but then he quickly continued to text, okay, I'll be done soon. He put his phone in his pocket, hurried back to the meeting, not thinking that he had just made a promise that he was unlikely to keep. When the meeting ended, Jason looked at his watch and realized he didn't have time to have dinner with Laura. He felt anxious, but then an idea suddenly flashed in his mind. Okay, I'll video call her, at least for 15 minutes. He thought. Jason immediately called Laura and said, I can't have dinner with you, but I can video call you for 15 minutes. Laura received the video call and saw Jason wearing a t-shirt and shorts, looking like he had just woken up from a long sleep. She laughed out loud, then teased, wow, I thought you were going to say I'm your main dish. Jason blushed, but he still tried to keep his cool, not wanting Laura to see him too flustered. The conversation turned to light topics, but in Jason's heart, something important began to form. He realized that small actions, simple words of love were what Laura really expected from him. Video calls and text messages were just a temporary substitute for real moments together. Real dates that they could share. The next day, Jason started planning real dates. Whether it was just a walk around the park or sitting together in a small cafe. He knew that those moments were the most important. No matter how busy he was with work, time with Laura was the most precious thing he had. Jason not only realized that love cannot be maintained by hasty words or careless actions. He also learned that sincere care, presence in each other's lives are the factors that create a lasting and happy love. Sincere actions, precious moments together, are what make true love perfect. Ending a relationship, or starting a new journey in love, are always important and challenging steps. However, if you recognize the signs of a good man in love, you will see that love is not just a feeling but also sincerity. Respect and nurturing each other through every small action. When you meet a man who has all those qualities, you will know that true love is not about finding a perfect person, but finding someone who makes you feel secure, cherished and always ready to overcome all challenges with you. And don't forget, a good love will always start from yourself, from the trust and sincerity you give. Here are 13 signs that you are more attractive than you think. Let's find out together. You are more attractive than you think. If others can look at you and cannot hide their admiring eyes, then you certainly have a special attraction that you have not yet realized. In this life, many of us often put ourselves in doubt, worrying about our own worth. We often look at small flaws and ignore the strengths hidden deep within ourselves. But sometimes, it is the silent looks from people around you, or unexpected compliments that are the clearest proof of your hidden charm. You may not notice, but those signs are always present in daily life. From admiring looks to stuttering words when the person opposite you talks to. Those moments are not just simple admiration, but the recognition that you truly possess a beauty, an attraction that sometimes you have not realized. Let those moments remind you that you are worth more than you think. 1. People smile when they see you. People tend to smile at strangers when they find them attractive. So if you see someone smiling at you while walking by, they may be trying to flirt or get to know you. 2. You often receive compliments on your appearance. You may not think you are good looking, but if you are often complimented on your beauty, it could be one of two things. First, you are beautiful in the eyes of many people. Second, they lie to you to achieve a certain goal. 3. You often get invited out. This may vary based on the culture and gender norms of the country you live in. Generally, if you are a woman, you may receive more invitations to drinks and meetings. When men try to get your attention and ask you out often, it could be because they find you attractive. If they are looking for an excuse to talk to you, they may ask about your social media accounts. 4. People give you a second look after passing by. Have you noticed that people give you a second look when they pass by you? People tend to look closely when they see something or someone that catches their attention. They may want to talk to you. 5. People around you react differently. Your inner quirk may cause some people to blush and others to feel awkward around you. These reactions are a result of the person finding you attractive or liking you. 6. Being helpful. People are usually only enthusiastic and proactive in helping you when they find you attractive or have a crush on you. A person always tries to impress the person they like by showing off their kindness and skills. 7. Strangers like to make eye contact with you. If you get a lot of eye contact from strangers, they are either fascinated by you, attracted to you, scared of you, or a combination of all three. For example, when you take public transport, walk down the street, meet new people, if you are attractive, you may experience a lot of eye contact. 8. People become clumsy around you. Strangers may drop things, stumble, or get flustered when facing you. If people are often clumsy, feel nervous around you, it is often because your appearance is attracting them. 9. Strangers stutter when facing you. If you often see strangers mumbling, stuttering, and looking nervous when meeting you, it is because they do not know what to say to you. Your face seems to distract them. 10. You are complimented on a specific physical feature. For example, people always say you have a beautiful smile, a perfect body, or pretty, rosy hands. On the other hand, you may also be complimented on your nose or eyebrows. 11. You are asked if you want to be a model. People often ask you if you are a model or suggest that you try modeling. Generally, you will not be asked to be a fashion model if you do not have outstanding looks. If people often ask you if you want to be a model or suggest that you try this career, it shows that they have recognized your hidden charm and beauty. These compliments are not only recognition but also motivation for you to be more confident about yourself. Whether you decide to pursue a modeling career or not, remember that knowing how to appreciate and love yourself is the most important thing. True beauty comes from your confidence and individuality, and you deserve to shine in your own way. 12. You are judged as shallow based on your appearance. Sometimes because of your physical attractiveness, you are judged as shallow. For example, many people often judge a handsome guy as a surfer, or you are an educated, bookish person because you dress well and wear glasses. 13. You get tons of likes on social media and dating apps. When you use dating apps, you get likes every second. And if you post something on social media, you also get a lot of attention. It could be because you are much more attractive than you think. So, there are things that we only realize when someone looks at us with admiration. Compliments are not random. You are more beautiful than you think. You are more attractive than you think. Sometimes, self-consciousness is just a cover that hides a charming and special self. Don't let worries about your appearance or small flaws make you forget your true values. Remember, those silent glances and words of admiration are the affirmation of your hidden charm that you never realized. So, believe in yourself, go out, and show the world how attractive you are. Because you deserve to be recognized and loved, not only for your appearance, but also for your confidence and radiant soul. Emma, a young woman living in New York City, has always felt like she was no different from everyone else. Despite her good looks, with fair skin, long, soft hair, and smiling eyes, Emma constantly doubts her own worth. She feels insecure about everything, from her job, to her relationships, to her appearance. There is definitely something missing, a flaw that others can see but she cannot. Every morning when she wakes up, Emma often looks in the mirror and searches for imperfections on her body. She is never satisfied with herself, always looking for ways to improve, but never realizing that it is her self-doubt that prevents her from seeing her hidden charm. One autumn evening, after Emma had just finished a long meeting, she decided to walk into a small coffee shop near her house. This shop, where she often came to whenever she wanted to think about work, about life and about the inexplicable things in her heart. When she entered, Emma felt the warm atmosphere, a bit of quietness as if embracing her. In the midst of a bustling and noisy world outside, she chose a corner table near the window, with a view of the dim street under the night lights. As soon as she sat down, a strange man, who seemed to have just finished work, passed by and accidentally looked at her. His eyes met Emma's for a moment. Then he immediately turned away, but still couldn't help but glance back. Emma was a little surprised, but thought it was just a coincidence. However, when the man sat down at a table near her, his eyes still couldn't leave her. "It seems like the weather is quite nice today, right?" he said, his voice gentle and natural, as if he had known her for a long time. Emma looked up, a little surprised. "Yes, it's quite beautiful today." From that short conversation, Emma began to notice changes in herself. First were the looks that couldn't hide the admiration from the people around her. She always felt like someone was looking at her, but not the curious or discriminatory kind, but the silent looks, full of respect and interest. One day, when she was standing at the checkout counter at a bookstore, an old woman stood behind her and kept complimenting her appearance. "You're so beautiful. You could say you stand out in this crowd. You definitely have a special charm that many people find hard to match," the woman said, making Emma feel like she was living in a dream. "Thank you," Emma said, but she was still doubtful. She didn't understand those compliments very well, feeling like they were just polite words. However, as the days went by, these moments kept coming back. Emma noticed that people around her, friends and strangers alike, were paying her special attention. Some complimented her on her beauty, others on her easygoing personality and intelligence. But strangely, Emma couldn't believe it was true. One evening, while she was walking in the park, a young man, wearing a smart striped shirt, walked past her and stopped. "Excuse me, I just wanted to say one thing. You're really attractive. I couldn't help but notice you," he said with a charming smile. For the first time in her life, Emma felt like she was in the spotlight, surrounded by sincere compliments and admiring eyes. This made her start to think about herself again. After those moments, Emma began to wonder if she was actually more attractive than she thought. Is there a recognition in the actions and words of others that she has not yet realized? Everyone has special signs, and if you only know how to recognize them, you will see that you are truly worth much more than you think. Emma gradually realized that not only appearance, but also confidence, demeanor and the way she treats others are important factors that make her attractive. Things that seem normal, such as exchanging glances, smiles or unexpected words of encouragement, actually have a strong attraction that she has not yet realized. And from then on, Emma no longer doubted her own worth. She began to realize that, sometimes, The greatest attraction is confidence and belief in herself. She does not need to change or seek perfection, because it is her naturalness, honesty and confidence that make her more attractive than ever. With the admiring glances, sincere compliments, and unexpected signs she received, Emma finally understood that she truly possessed a special beauty. And that was what made her shine in the eyes of others. Recognizing your own attractiveness not only helps you become more confident in communication but also opens up many opportunities in life. Signs such as being complimented, seeing others blush or stutter when facing each other are proof of your attractiveness. Cherish those qualities and remember that you are more attractive than you think. Confidence in yourself will help you shine and attract more people. If you find the video useful, please share it with more people, as well as subscribe to the channel. Like, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you in the next video.